Okay, Deadeye's career, that's what I'm looking for. Let's continue on with the legacy of Deadeye Unther. I'm hoping this takes me to the right one, because I was playing around with the dropship and seeing what options I had available, at least get familiar with it. I didn't really chat with the crew all that much. I probably should at some point, but my forte, my profession or skill, I guess, is more just the combat. I'm probably a terrible narrator, but I suppose it helps to practice, I guess, if nothing else. So we'll just quickly have a look at the crew there, because they're in. We get to talk to one of the crew members of each of the subsections there of the jump ship. So I haven't really done anything just yet, so I do have a good idea what I want to do though, and I'm thinking of throwing in another soldier from the barrack into the barracks there. In this situation, maybe we get someone else wounded, but we do have Medusa to kind of serve as my backup for poor Deckard, and I also have experience to start tallying up.
Yes, Commander.
So I think I may actually hang on to that some. Oh, let's see. Guts, you already got your first skill, Bulwark. Okay, there, Behemoth, you're good. So maybe I should. What does tactic give me? Nothing just yet. So I think I'm going to hang on to her experience with that said, because it says on the right here what kind of skills I acquire once I reach certain pips. And actually it shows, yeah, if it's blank, it actually tells me what I'm gaining, or when I'm actually going to gain something from it. So Guts here, I'm not going to get anything for me until I put a fourth pip in. But since Deadeye was like the catapult pilot, I think we're going to focus on his aim, and I'm not quite sure what I want a second skill to be. Central Lock could be useful. What is this one? Master Tactician. Oh yeah. I'll have to worry about that later, but I know I want to go with the targeting skills. This will take up all my experience, mind you, but I think this is good enough. Deadeye gets access to multi-targeting and increases his base hit chance. How much does that increase by? 5%. That's worth getting then. And I think it also increases the how much I have to pay them as well. So we gotta be mindful of that too. Let's see, glitch. I couldn't hit your piling, that just increases your base melee hit. And you're also a gunner, so it's not a terrible thing, but I also want to maybe start specializing you some. Because right now we have 2 gunners, and like was one with guts or tankiness, so I think I'm okay with you being all-rounded for now. Especially since it does give you some kind of benefit. And you, Medusa, thankfully you're already kind of skilled towards piloting, so that works out well for me. So what is this? This unit generates an extra evasive charge from movement actions. Ooh, that's interesting. Makes it easy for you to max up those charges without having to jump jet. And since you're in a locust, maybe that's not really an issue if I were to be honest. But it still increases your base melee hit chance, which, in all honesty, probably doesn't matter too much if you're going to be in a locust. That burns all your experience, but I would like to specialize you in something with that said, so... And what's the second one, if I'm going to go that route? This unit can move after shooting. Ooh, that has potential too. Do good hit and run attacks. Now let's pay attention to salary. I think this increased when I confirm it. Yep, only 1,000 per month, so not a huge boost just yet. So I'm going to have to manage these funds a little bit. But Medusa is ready to pilot the Locust, as it were.
Hey, Commander.
Now,
Be with you in a second.
so Mech Bay. Everything is pretty straightforward, I think. My Blackjack needs slight repairs, and it seems like my Vindicator and Shadowhawk are in prime position, or prime condition either, rather. So they don't need repairs, so I think we'll focus on this Blackjack. Oh, 2 days, 4.5 thousand C-bills. I think that's fine there, because we have some traveling to do anyway. Now the big one. Considering I decided to do a DFA with the Spider, and it cost Deckard his life there, how easily is this going to be to repair and get to operational status? Because we're going to need to replace a lot of components, it looks like. So, let me just keep tabs on like the cost if it says anywhere. Let's see, what does this say? So I think that's what that's telling me is we don't have jump jets. I think. I don't know why it's highlighted red, mind you. I haven't paid that much attention, but it looks like we're lacking them. I think that's what it's telling me. We don't have extra jump jets available. Oh, actually we do. At least 2 from what I can see, so maybe I'm wrong in that regard. Nonetheless, we're going to want to repair this. And what does it say? Oh, under tons, so I guess that's... either way, the mech will be in operational condition, so I think this is worth doing. So 4 days, 6 days, a lot of time to repair this damn thing. 20 days, so I don't think it's going to make it or be repaired in time for the next mission.
Logged and noted.
Now, I believe I can always manage this as well. I can even stop it altogether. So that's fine as is. 2 days for the blackjack to get repaired, and maybe I'll do myself a quick little refit if it's at all possible. I need to take stock in my inventory though. What do we have here? Lasers, machine guns. I don't think I have anything of note. My inventory is really damn limited. And I don't have any missile slots available too, but I do have ballistic slots, which I would love to throw some kind of AC-2 on that thing for long-range harassment. And it is possible. How much tonnage is it though? Let's see, 6 tons. Not quite possible, considering these machine guns, for crying out loud, are like only half a ton. So we would have to sacrifice a lot for that. So we'll leave them stock as is. I was just curious, and I don't need to repair this damn thing. It's already set. So like I said, we are limited on our components here. We have a fair amount of weaponry though, mind you, at least for replacement if nothing else. So let's see, some missiles, short and long range. Ooh, we actually got 6 of each, so we're pretty set on the missile front, I believe. And at least with mechs that are already in our mech bay. Autocan 10, oh that's just ammo, mind you, so, and autocan 20, which, ooh, there's something I need to pay attention to. There's a limited amount of the ammo tonnage too. So we could run out of ammo if I'm not careful. So let's see. Oh, this is... Oh, I got that wrong. That's actually ammo. We have 6 stacks of. Okay. What about support? Nothing. So if I lose a machine gun, then it's out. And we have 2 jump jets available. So we may need to buy more for a spider. So star map. Let's see. Finances, reputation. I don't think that matters just yet. I do need to come up with a name. Oh, it already says Dead Eyes Marauder. I never did that, mind you, so I might have to change that. I just couldn't think of a witty name just yet. So, one thing I want to do is actually hire another mercenary at least. So, you are Bear Claw, or too... Yeah, my range's too low, so you're not going to join us because you're a badass, of course, and you think we're just cramping your style there. Ooh, Ifrid. I wouldn't mind the Final Fantasy Fire Elemental. You're a bit of a rookie though, 2232, so you would be probably more tanky, and at least leaning that way. What I would like is a tactician. Ooh, you're relatively skilled, Geyser. A little expensive though, so I think we'll stick with something cheap. So it's 2232, I suppose. So which do I like the name of more?
I'm here.
Oh, there's also other considerations, isn't there? Like periphery commenter, Merc Poor. So these personality traits would influence how events that happen over time, and also there's a price increase because of our reputation apparently too. So I gotta keep this in mind. We're conflict resources, yeah, so it's pretty bare bones and basic. But once I get to higher qualities type of soldiers, there's more traits to them that I have to consider. So we'll keep it simple. One-time fee is 30,000, and then just under 20,000 for monthly. So welcome to the crew. Now, anything I want to buy in supply, I don't want to go too crazy, but I am eyeing these parts for his Panther. Although there goes like half my income, so it's probably a terrible idea to do that. Because how I assemble mechs, I assume, unless I can buy entire mechs straight up there, we're going to have multiple parts we're going to need to acquire to actually make our own mech. But I do need 2 jump jets, I believe, so... How much are these? 33,000. I think it's worth doing. Is there really no way to just buy multiples at once? Huh, interesting.
New equipment available.
Either way, I just bought me 2 of those. I think we're good in every other regard. And don't worry about other weapons for now. We'll just keep it lean and keep it simple, just to replenish what I currently have. So, only thing left to do is to get contracts. So, actually, let's actually talk with the crew a little bit there. Let's see, just briefly, we'll keep this quick. So, know more about our debt situation. If nothing else, I want to know what it's going to take to get to Argo, which is our jump ship, where all the real fun's going to take place. So what do you want to know? Let's see. Who are we in debt with? remind me why we took so many loans. I want to know how much we owe. But I guess this is a good start. Let's see. Big commercial bank on Rylanton. Okay, they're the ones that own the lease, so it doesn't want to tell us how much though. And one thing I need to keep in mind is I can mouse over this stuff to get some details on really specific niche stuff, but it is still a lot of text I have to read through. So probably not as convenient as it may sound, at least for the Twitch stream, the YouTube stream. So I was really hoping to know how much money we actually own, mind you, but it doesn't want to tell us.
You know where to find me.
Alright, so now onto our contract. So we only have one here, and apparently the contract pays for a travel cost, which if I were to fly there normally, I would have to pay for like fuel and other expenses. So it's going to take us 12 days. The spider's going to take 20 to recover. So I still have the locust, and unfortunately it's the only one we have to choose from. So let's see, there's a lance of military units operating on Bellerophon. Jeez, maybe I'm trying to say it too quick. That might be my problem, damn it. So a lance of 4 mechs, probably light mechs in that case if they're just harassing and being a nuisance, so this shouldn't be too difficult. Now, we get to negotiate. In this case, I could try and bid for more money, which is always a good idea, or I could try and bid for more salvage, which these two numbers, if I remember correctly, this one represents priority, which means I get to choose one salvage that becomes available after the mission. And I think the 6 represents any remainder that's randomly given to me. So I could try and negotiate for 2 priority, or forfeit all my loot and almost all my salvage potential. So what I might do is either go for 2 priority, or just stick with the 1 and get, yeah, since I'm only losing 2 optional or randomized loot for a little bit more income. Yeah, that's going to give me like about 40,000, so we'll keep it simple. And if there's a mech part of some kind, I may want priority on that, but 2 priority would also be really good, but we'll lean this way because I'm losing another 40,000. So that seems a little too pricey now. We need to get an Argo. So let's accept. And does that automatically flies over there? Okay, apparently it does. I thought maybe I could still choose to go somewhere else, but just like in XCOM on my playthrough, there just time elapses and wait for things to happen. It was supposed to be 14 days, so really fast tracks through those 14 days, I think. Oh wait, oh, we're on the jump ship, that's what's going on, okay. I thought we were already there. It's not our jump ship, it's not the Argo, alas, but let's see. How close are we to getting to point, though? This almost feels like a flight simulator kind of game where we're just traversing through the world a little bit. We're just not... Oh, this is one of our very first events, I think. So we're on the Leopard's Bridge with the crew. We were receiving messages from the bank. Oh boy. Loan sharks, oh boy. They are considering rewriting the terms of our loans so it'll be easier to seize the ship if we miss a payment. Oh boy. As usual, they're only doing this because they believe we can't fight in court. So I say we just maybe ignore the message. So, because I don't think sweet talking to banks is going to go well, because they kind of have leverage on us, I get the feeling, so. And trying to threaten them is not going to work well. We've never missed a payment, they're just probing us to see if we panic. Darius agrees, okay. Oh, that's what I said. But says he will watch for the banks actually making changes to the loan, okay. Your company has gained the following tags, fair. Okay, so we get additional traits based on my choices there, so I'm liking this game more and more. It's feeling a little bit grand strategy to an extent. I don't know how much it actually is going to be like that, but if it's going to start feeling like that, then I'm going to start getting a good sense of what to expect for Battlefleet Gothic Armada 2, and it's getting me more excited. Although we are kind of paused right now, so are we already here? No, 4 more days. I did kind of preemptively pause it after all. Alright, so 2 days. So we are here. Although, let's see, there's nothing I can do with the spider just yet. It's still being repaired on. Are we ready to proceed? I think we are. because there's nothing else I need to do. We got a new crew member. I never did check if he had available experience that I could allocate or not. But we have ourselves a full lance without a doubt, so I just gotta remember who was on which mech. I'm gonna keep them to which mech they kind of were piloting before, because after all, a lot of these mech warriors are kind of fancy their own personal mech and they would kill me if I let someone else pilot it. Never mind the fact Shadowhawk being the biggest mech probably suits Behemoth anyway. I just gotta remember where her strengths lie so I can maximize my potential. Without a doubt, Deadeye is going to use his Blackjack, and now he's primed and ready to maximize his gunnery potential. Glitch has the Vindicator, and I could throw Ifrit or Medusa. I think Medusa will go in here, and then we'll see about throwing Ifrit in for the next battle. If I'm so lucky, maybe I can start making progress to the next mech. Whatever that might be. So this is just the same thing as before, so nothing new, no new intel. So we're in a polar biome, so heat is going to be less of an issue, and it's just a standard battle engagement. Alright, I'm looking forward to this. Let's get this started. Hopefully with minor casualties, and I do... Oh, and there's also drop tonnage. I didn't notice that till the last moment. Not that there's really much wiggle room for me. But that's going to change the dynamics to a lot of these upcoming missions as I get bigger and more diverse roster. So, let's see. Is this the exact same one I saw before? It looks like it. A lance of... Yeah, this is the exact same debriefing, or briefing in general, so... Nothing exciting yet, but we have a lance, which somehow I expect them to be a lot of lights and maybe one single medium if it's going to be 4-on-4, so I should have a good edge on them. Oh, they're amateurs. This sounds like fun, but let's not underestimate them, shall we? Good hunting. Let's get this going. Now, what is my layout? I love, since almost all my mechs have jump jets, I kind of am tempted just to climb up this hill. I don't know how possible that is, though. Because I know there was one situation where I couldn't go through the little narrow pathway. And apparently there's a warning of some kind. It doesn't want to tell me what it is, though. So I'm left wondering a bit. I only know there's this, which is rough terrain, so rough terrain reduces movement speed and causes units to take extra stability damage. And a penalty to hit with melee attacks, so I gotta be very mindful of how I approach this. But I like the potential of using jump jets, and of course if it does look hairy I could just back up behind the hill, but I do not want to stay in this rough terrain with that said too. Since it is going to hinder me more than help if I'm not careful. I would love to kind of send the Locust up there, but I'm not sure if he can just climb down that slope. There's a lot of uncertainties I'm not aware of. But the Locust is mobile as hell, and he's also got a piloting skill too, which should make him really easy to get max evasion. Even with regular movement and shooting. So, turn 2, we see nothing yet. So, does that mean they even moved at all? I know from doing my skirmishes that would have been an opportunity for them to move. Yeah, just gotta be mindful. That indicator does scare me a bit because I don't know what exactly that orange symbol is supposed to mean, because it doesn't show up when I'm on the rocky terrain. Oh, and apparently I can go down that hill, so that's good. That is good to know. So Behemoth's gonna take point. Alright, Glitch and the Vindicator, I like you up there as well. You got long range fire, and both of you have LRMs, and never mind the fact my Blackjack also has good long range fire, but it's only in the form of AC2, so not as scary or potent as it could be. And I think my Locust is just going to roam around a spot, maybe look for an opportunity to flank a bit and harass, because that's kind of what it's good for. He alas doesn't have sensor lock though, which probably is a tactic skill I think. Oh, but he did spot something.
Let's hit him hard.
And apparently my soldiers are inspired because of the morale so far. Alright, unknown mech, and our unknown target, which we have no idea about. So, I'm kind of tempted to reserve myself for now, because I should be hit in. I don't need to move anything. Let them get closer to me, because I got an amazing firing position, especially if... Ooh, Jenner. So, light mech there with the first mech. And Behemoth can already shoot it, right?
Good to go.
Oh no, let's see.
Commander. Ready for orders.
Okay, I was worried a bit. I have to actually tell to do the attack war, so... Sadly, they are fortified because they had nothing to shoot at, so this probably is not going to be as effective as I like. And I don't have sensor lock on anyone, do I?
What can I do for you?
What that would do is remove 2 stacks of evasion. But I do have precision strike. Does that help in any way? What does it do? It just... So, -4 difficulty, so it technically removes 2 stacks of evasion. I could just try for a regular shot. What do my chances look like to hit? Just 40%, not promising, but it's only 4 mech lands, so I can afford to unload a couple of rounds. And since she has bulwark, if I don't move with her, she's immediately guarded, so she should be able to take these shots easily. Sadly, missed with the autocannon. Couple good hits with the missiles, though. And I think I'll move with Medusa next. Oh, I might actually reserve with the rest, because I don't think they can see the Vindicator, so I want Behemoth to take the shots if anyone's going to. Oh, the Jenner... Oh, never mind, the Jenner already moved. So, can the Locust get up here? Because he gets max stacks, he's not going to see anything though, so that's the only catch. And he does have 4 initiative, so in theory, I could get a shot on him. But the Jenner can also get a shot on him. That Jenner has a lot of firepower. 4 lasers, I believe, and SRM missiles, short-range missiles, so... If that has a good chance to hit, it's going to murder my Locust quickly. So I think the plan stays with Behemoth trying to take the shots. And since I'm out of vision, they probably don't know what this mech is, but never mind, the fact it is also AI, so they could be map hacking still. There's always that potential, isn't there? But I would love to get some more shots. I still don't know what those rock icons are supposed to mean. It scares me a bit. And I don't want to stand on there because it reduces my movement, so I don't mind some LRM shots because I'm not actually going to get a good opportunity to hit. So let's fire behind the rock. So that way, Behemoth still continues to be the sole focus of their attack, of their ire. She can hopefully take the hits. The Jenner is going to be able to move before everyone else does, so this is only like trying to soften them up. Oh, and I didn't pay attention to any modifiers or stats it has. Complete miss.
Hey! Stand still when I'm attacking you!
I agree, annoying little bugger. So, I can back up. I have really long range fire. Can I jump anywhere good? That potentially, I was gonna say maybe, leaves me exposed to getting shot at. Because again, this thing has medium lasers. Maybe I can get out of range. I do have the evasion stacks. And if I'm only gonna fire the AC2s, I can easily cool off. So this is not risky. Just not very promising shots, or let alone damage. 2 complete misses with 65%. So I have height elevation still. But that thing can be scary and close if I like it behind me or flank. Ooh, Locust, sure not too scary. But at least that tells us what their mechs are. Ooh, that was a lot of hits, mind you, but I kind of was standing still, so no evasive charges, but Behemoth did their job. The Locust is going to hang back, and I don't think we see anything else just yet. This is the scary mech, though. Oh, it's coming up straight to my Locust, damn you. Oh, he only fired a single laser, thankfully. So the hit chance probably wasn't all that impressive, but I don't have any way to shoot that. No way I could directly... Ooh, I could directly shoot here. I probably will want a jump jet to kind of increase my evasion stacks, though. This is a prime opportunity to... Oh, wait. Let me actually move with Medusa first. Since they both move, I should be okay to kind of like... I could actually melee it. That's a horrible idea, mind you. Because I don't think I get any evasion stacks from that. So we'll just get into cover. Try and maximize it, getting at least 3 evasion stacks. That's kind of what I would like. Is there any way I can shoot this thing and get some good charges to protect myself? Is that an arc? Okay, that is an arc. That is going to be scary though, but it isn't. If I can heavily hinder this Jenner, that's worth it. That's I saw it anyway. I could brace. Oh, I don't even see you anymore, so never mind that. Well, that sucks. I am guarded, entrenched, and I have full evasion.
Waiting for orders.
I could have done that better. I wasn't paying attention to line of sight. So, I guess we're shooting at our locust friend who's in the woods right now. So, I think I want the Shadowhawk to keep taking fire. So just don't move and keep your fortification. You have 2 LRM-5s, so actually I want to get close to you, so you are not going to hurt my locust from what I understand. Oh, shoddy. Okay, that's something I need to keep in mind too. Heat sinks are increased. Their effectiveness is 20% of course in the forest. Alright, so we'll just unload. Just gonna watch my ammo. I may not want to fire too many SRMs. But this looks good, and I'm not going to generate any heat. There, that's what I like to see. That was a damn good hit there. I don't know if it actually destroyed any weapon components, mind you. That's kind of what I would like. But I can jump in a little bit closer, get full evasion stacks here, kind of encourage Behemoth to take the shot still. Am I close enough for the lasers? That's something I never checked. Yes, I am. Now, ooh, you could just straight up die. And I did destroy one of your LRMs, so that's worth it in my books. Can I destroy the other one?
All weapons committed.
Well, or do I just straight up kill you? Yes, I do. So that's one threat down. It's not the scary threat. I want to go after the Jenner, but at least now I should be decently protected unless...
Waiting on you, Commander.
Well, it could still try and get a rear shot, let's not kid ourselves, but Behemoth's still the most tempting target with that said. Yeah, and I don't actually see it. Oh wait. Okay, I see a Jenner here, that's better than nothing. And really, the evasion stacks, I'm just using that to make Behemoth the most tempting target. Ooh, and this is a beautiful rear shot, so where are the SRMs? Yeah, there's why it's so scary. 4 lasers and SRM-4. So if that has reliable hit chance, it's gonna hurt. This will generate a little bit of heat, but this is the first shot with glitch too.
Commander, I've got the
Come on, give me the hit. Ooh, the PPCs did some work. I think that destroyed 2 lasers. So that is a result I can be so happy with. This might be scary still with the rear shot. Oh no, just ignoring us. Oh, you didn't even want to go after Behemoth. Huh. And you missed completely, so that pays off for me. Now, I don't recall seeing any other mechs, which is... Wait, is that really it? Just 2 mechs? I thought... It says it's supposed to be a lance, you liar. The game completely lying to me with that said, is I think what we're realizing. But 2 evasion stacks, you're in cover, or you're in the trees, and you can get a good rear shot here. Hopefully close enough for the machine guns? Yes, that's what I wanted. All I want was to have the machine guns contribute to the shot.
Roger that.
Decent damage there. I don't know what exactly hit just yet. Seems like it was more on the right side. Now Behemoth,
I hear ya.
what do you see? So, it was mostly on... Let's see, the torso I think was exposed, and so was the arm exposed. So, we can destroy all those lasers if I'm so lucky. So maybe that's what my blackjack does. Try and get on the right side there, or rather its left side. Kill the other arm. Make sure it's not much of a threat if it does survive this next turn. And then ideally not use my jump jets to kind of help cool my mech down some. Well, if this is the last mech, at least from what it's telling me, it's worth alpha striking then. I'm not going to be a huge risk. Oh, what's this modifier? Oh, I'm in rough terrain right now. Or I walked in rough terrain, I'm not sure which. Oh, maybe that's what that icon meant, that I was walking through rough terrain so my movement was slowed. I hit the head, didn't destroy the arm. I didn't destroy the arm. Maybe that's because that arm was already destroyed, mind you.
Standing by.
Maybe I misinterpreted
Waiting on you, Commander.
what I was shooting at.
Waiting for orders.
But Glitch, you can keep moving on in. You can't really walk because you're in a bad spot. So let's correct this mistake, thinking I was destroying the other arm. This will give you a good arc on the other side. For the same purpose, I think. No, you're still in the front arc. I really do need to pay attention and highlight. It helps some before I commit to my movement. Ooh, but you are really heavily damaged. Anything on the head will basically kill you. And what I want to do is destroy the left arm. Alright. We still got plenty of ammo. Chance is not the best on the LRM, so I'll hold off on that for now. Okay, there goes all its lasers, rather. So now it's just packing a bunch of missiles, which is not scary in the slightest. It'll hurt like hell if they hit with all their missiles, mind you. But I'm planning on finishing this off now. Alright, so Behemoth, I think it's worth just doing a precision strike with you. Maximize our chance on the center torso, increase your accuracy, and we'll just call it a wrap. It also slows down its initiative too for my Locust. That's something I didn't consider. That would have been a good way to guarantee my Locust could have gone before the Jenner if I was worried about it. So yeah, that was damn simple. I feel like I was lied to. A Lance is supposed to be 4 mechs normally. Well, it's easy money in the bank. I am not complaining because I don't even think I took any real damage. Don't know if I still have to make repairs. And what's this look like for reputation? Nothing, I don't think. Or at least it's not showing us any modifiers, but... Ooh, my rating went up a notable amount, I think. I don't know where it was before, but it seems like it jumped significantly. So, everything looks good. Hard to say what actually took damage, because it's not... Oh, I can browse over everything. Ooh, this could be useful to know. Because it's really hard to tell if I actually took internal damage looking at the full health bar. So being able to view through it there helps a little bit. But I think we're in perfectly fine shape. No one was injured. Nothing was really damaged aside for some stray armored hits. Now, I get to pick salvage, 1 priority. So, only a general Locust, nothing exciting here last. But I think I'm going to take the parts for the Jenner, because at least that's a mech. Ooh, 1 million. That is pricey and I like it. I hope, yeah, this is the clean one. And I get 3 additional, so that's randomly decided. Maybe I get so lucky and get the Locust too. Yes, I do. Well, it's a good thing I didn't go for the perfect average, because I would be missing out on 1 component. Because I would have 6 random items to receive. Oh, I take that back. It was 1 priority and then 3 others, to a max of 4. Okay. So I'll keep that in mind for like later on missions. This is a good opportunity to learn, if nothing else. Nice simple mission. I was kind of overthinking it because I was expecting, like I said, 4 mechs. Now, since we're in a new plant, let's have a look at the hiring halls and the store, see if there's anything to buy. A lot of higher ranked mercenaries. I'm tempted to get some of them there, but I think we'll focus... Ooh, what's this about Conan? Oh, it selected you. It automatically selected you. I was wondering why you were there.
Yes, Commander.
Alright. So I probably won't get another recruit just yet. Or mercenary. It's tempting, mind you, but I think we're in good shape for now. And even though it told me 1.2 million for that Panther part, selling it would be a loss. Well, Locust can be good for mobility still. It's nice to have additional mechs. Even, well, I don't even know if I need additional parts to kind of repair my 1 current Locust, mind you. I haven't played enough to know if I need additional parts for completely destroyed mechs. But what other components do we have? It doesn't hurt to have extra jump jets, but I think I'm good for the Spider being rebuilt. And I would love to know if there was an easy way to see my inventory status aside for swapping between the two. Because we have an LRM-10, SRM-6, no LRM-5s, that's something to keep in mind. So I may possibly want to get an extra LRM-5. Pit you against rarer mechs, so it's better to go salvaging those. Okay, for assassination. Alright, I'll keep that in mind, but I feel like 80,000. Do I really want to get rid of 10% of my current funds for an LRM-5? Probably not, but I'm gonna not have a replacement LRM if I get one of those damage on my, was it Shadowhawk? Alright, so I never did check experience though, so let's have a quick look at that.
Commander.
So 1200 experience, I should hang on to that. Well, actually, I can get 2 points into something now. Well, 2 points in tactics if I so wish. What do I get? Oh, I'm 100 short, never mind. I just want to see what I get from tactics here. So gunnery, that's additional hit chance. So I'll hang on to your XP for now. For me, let's see, piloting, guts. I wouldn't mind improving guts too. If I remember correctly, this gives me an extra injury point. So I think this is worth grabbing there. Oh yeah, let's see. Destroying both legs give you 2 and center torso gives you 1. Okay, so it depends on how you destroy the mech, determines how many parts are available. Yeah, I kind of figured avoiding at least destroying the center torso would help give you a little bit more salvage. I just don't know exactly how the mechanics works. Because I remember good old Mech Commander, the 4th mission when you get the Raven and the ECM for the first time. I used the artillery to salvage that damn Timberwolf. Just dropping artillery right on its HUD because you can kind of predict where it's going to land, and give myself an entire heavy mech Timberwolf, completely undamaged, just for the low price of a large artillery strike. It was amazing. Mind you, none of my pilots were skilled enough to utilize it, but it was still amazing. Now, I think I will... Ooh, -1 indirect fire penalty. That's actually useful because I want Deadeye to eventually get a catapult.
Mech warrior training.
I don't know how likely it will be, but I think that's a good step to go towards if it's going to help with his indirect fire. Now, Mech Bay, I don't think there's any additional things I could do to Spire, right? Not quite. I was hoping to maybe throw on the jump jets I bought. Otherwise, I don't think there's much else to do besides check for barracks. Oh, it's not just a heavy mech, it's a Timberwolf for crying out loud. That early in the Mech Commander campaign, it was amazing. With all its weapons intact too, which normally, if you got any mech as salvage, normally the weaponry was mostly heavily damaged if you destroyed those components. And just to let you know what I'm talking about, Mech Commander was a real-time version of Battletech as it is now. It was just a really old game there, about, what is it, 15 years maybe? Roughly, I can't remember off the top of my head, and there was only Mech Commander 1 and Mech Commander 2. I'm really hoping that Battletech and MechWarrior 5 do well. Maybe we'll see a return to Mech Commander. Nonetheless, I don't think there's much else to do aside from maybe just talk to the crew a bit. So, we have 2 other missions available. Ooh, this is nice, tempting. We have to capture a base. The difficulty is no different than this other one, so it's really tempting me with the big price. And I feel like I might be able to get away with it. Several Merrick convoys. Oh, so we're going after Merrick forces. That might hurt my reputation a little bit with him there. And is this kind of the opposite? I'm not... No, let's see. Wants to recover a piece of technology. This one wants to steal base from him. I like the idea of 200,000 C-bills, pretty much. So what is involved? This facility is a key supplier. And taking... Yeah... It gives me a lot of money. The main concern, I think, is reputation. If I attack them, yeah, I'm really hoping for return to Mech Commander. But I am really concerned about hurting the reputation of these big houses. That could cost me, because of course they control a large portion of the inner sphere. Which, once I do get my jump ship, is going to involve a lot of jumping around, possibly into their territory. So, while it is a big payoff early on, it might bite me in the ass later on if I have to work in their space, so I think we'll work for Merrick and work for their reputation, because there's no real downside, I don't think, depending who I'm up against. Local government forces, so I am denying myself a good payoff, aren't I? I'm just worried about the ramifications of later on in the campaign, though. Because we haven't seen anything about how the reputation works just yet, and I don't have quite a good understanding of it. So, oh, there's something I speaking of rep, I could kind of forego payment if I want to increase my reputation with them, which I'm a mercenary, screw that. I do need to be mindful of it, but screw that. So, what do I want? 2 priority or just 1 priority? What's the payment like? It's not nearly as much as the last mission, so I think I may want to go more priority. Because how much am I losing? 20,000 as opposed to 40,000 for. Well, your link got deleted there, and it wasn't from my end, so Twitch decided to delete that link, I think. Or maybe I disallowed links, that might be why. You'll be able to prove your ship and repair. Well, that's fine by me. I just want to enjoy this at my own pace and try and figure things out. And let's see, oh, this is a person of the free world. This is a representative, okay. So I think I'm going to go for 2 priority since the payment isn't really all that penalized for me. Sure, I'm forfeiting good money out of this, but I think this would pay off better. Oh, it says link deleted. That's weird. That's what it's telling me anyway. Let me see what it says there. Huh, that's weird. I don't see it say link deleted on my Twitch site, on the Twitch site there, just on my Android. Alright. So let's back to the game there. I think I want to get Ifrit some experience, although throwing her into Locust might be a bad idea with that said. Let's see, she has guts, so who do I throw in on what mech? I think we'll throw in the Locust just so, even if she doesn't really do anything, at least she could still spot, maybe look for an opportunity. I just might not have her commit to an engagement, since this should be, well, if the last mission was any indication, it should be really easy. And it's just a recovery piece, so I may not even fight anything besides a couple of tanks. And the tonnage, we still have plenty of tonnage apparently too. Alright, let's get this going. We may have some more simple missions there, and the difficulty wasn't really any different for the other ones, so I'm expecting it's kind of like a slight ruse to kind of punish you for pissing off a great house or one of the main houses there. That's the sense I'm getting. The payment would have still been nice though. I just don't know how much C-bills I actually need to get the Argo. I never really played multiplayer there, but light mechs, the Raven was amazing with ECM, and there were only few mechs that could use ECM, so basically, you jammed the sensors of mechs once you were able to detect them, I believe. So you were able to get in closer with mechs before they get contact, at least for Mech Commander. I didn't really play Mech Commander 2, mind you, so I'm not sure the specifics on how it changed there. But having a Raven or any kind of ECM mech was still amazing. And of course the Raven had like the best sensor possible, just because of the design of it. So I was able to spot things from almost across the map in some cases, depending on where you were, what kind of mission you were doing. It sadly was a pretty linear type of story, it wasn't a mercenary based one like Battletech is. So, once we retrieve the tech, we just go to Leopard. Sounds simple.
This place isn't so bad.
So, remains to be seen how the light mechs will function here. Especially once we start getting to the assault and heavy mechs, mind you, because this Locust could very easily die to any kind of like autocannon if they get a lucky hit. Especially since I can only get 4 stacks of evasion, but again, I'm not entirely certain how easy it'll be to get 4 stacks of evasion once we get to the bigger mechs. So, actually, can we just take a direct path? I do have jump jets. It looks like we can take a direct path. I'm a little bit worried that maybe it won't let me walk through there. But let's get moving. Oh, really? My Vindicator can hardly move. I'm a bit shocked by that. So we'll jump and correct this wrong. Oh, and of course I have to wait for the entire jump move, I guess. Oh. Oh, it's because you didn't sprint. That's why it's telling me to brace. Because sprint's supposed to end your entire turn there. And Locust is just going to stay in the low ground because we're going to use its radar to spot for us. It is rough terrain though, so maybe this is not the smartest idea. Or at least I walked in some rough terrain. Alright, so nothing yet there. Keep on moving forward, get into the tree line. Maybe we'll get a nice fire arc, if nothing else, for LRMs.
You betcha.
And can I just jump further? No, I can't jump any further. Alright, Lucas, I think I want to keep you here and have you ready to move on out.
Moving to position.
Because I get the feeling once either the facility's guarded or... yeah, that answers my question. Or we're going to encounter something. Then they're going to get the jump on us once we grab the Star League tech. And apparently there was something right on the facility as well. So I'm getting the feeling these are mostly tanks.
Yeah.
Too early to tell though. Actually, something moves in Initiative 2, so maybe I'll just wait. Yeah, let me just wait until Initiative 1, until everything moves, potentially. Oh, there's something else in Radar, too. If I were to move my Locust, I'll have to check if it sees anything, because I don't think my Locust can get up there. This is where the Spider would be amazing, to kind of jump up there and provide vision, even if it is technically rough terrain. So I'm going to reserve once more, let this final vehicle move. Or whatever it is, anyway. Yeah, I played a skirmish game earlier today. I think it was my Spider, or was it Commando? It instantly got HUD shot, I believe, from an AC-10 and immediately died, so...
Yep.
That was a fun skirmish experience, trying to figure out and refine a couple mechanics. Not something you want to happen, and I was correct, I can't actually get up there. And apparently my Locust won't be able to see anything because of the trees, so just continue to spot for us then. Sadly, you do not have sensor lock, which would actually be pretty useful here for my LRMs that I have available. Oh yeah, machine guns on anything that has vulnerable ammo. Although I still have to make sure I'm in a good position to cause those ammo explosions. That would be the best feeling for a Locust. But now comes the question, do I try and engage them? Because I don't even think there's any way I can get vision. I can't even jump over to the outer ridge just yet. So we'll just move on up and see if we can prepare ourselves. Oh, I am definitely planning to do multiplayer. I'm going to be looking for this weekend though, if I get the time. That is the hope at least.
Good to go.
But right now I am excited to try out the single player and see how things go. Also, how far can I jump? Because if I can go there, why the hell not? Since I'm not efficient anyway. I don't know how long I'm going to do multiplayer, but I would love to think that it will be a long type of series, but since there's no matchmaking, it's kind of like custom lobbies, it may be tricky sometimes. Because everyone sees what kind of settings and maps I'm going for, so a lot of people I imagine would like unlimited funds to get the most ridiculous squad possible. I might start a little bit light to keep it more manageable and not as hectic, let alone drawn out. But I haven't quite decided fully just yet on that. So, now, let's go to the next turn I guess and see what happens. I would love to get vision, my Locust could definitely spot him. Ooh, it is actually a mech. So what can I discern about this movement? It moves straight, so I think that might be like a 35 tonner. It doesn't actually want to tell me how heavy it is. So what determines when I get info knowing the tonnage of the mech then? Either way, Ifrit's the only one that moves. And if I think I want to reserve, so that way this one little tank doesn't, or whatever it is, doesn't get the jump on my Locust.
Reserving action.
Because once I run out and try and reveal him, I'm going to get shot by this thing. Oh, it is a vehicle, so I am partially right. Two of them are vehicles, one's a light mech of some kind.
Yeah.
Now, let me determine if I can spot this. I think, ooh. Behemoth I think is going to open up on him. Is that the best option? Because Glitch can also do the same thing, and Glitch has multi-target. The big question, can she see both tanks? No, she can fire an LRM and a PPC. So there is possibility she can fire missiles and kill the tank, or the vehicle, if it has light enough armor. She is a bit exposed, so we need to be careful of this. Oh, Locust. I was scared for nothing. Front armor. Yeah, PPC just merged you. Hell, if I can hit with all 5 LRMs, the LRMs would pretty much kill you in. It's 20 damage. Oh, just 6 points off. I take that back. Unless I get a critical hit on the ammo. And what's the chance to hit? Oh, let's see, 40 on you, so we'll just multi-target. I was hoping to maybe shoot the other vehicle, mind you. Deal with our friend. This is not the most convenient target in the vehicle. There we go. Problem solved. PPC should be a guaranteed kill, assuming it hits. And missiles are just to soften up the Locust.
I've got enough guns for everyone.
It is well entrenched, mind you, but it was only light fire. That's a good way to get rid of an evasion stack. Perfect. I think that was a Scorpion, so that is completely dead. Massive overkill since I only need half that firepower to kill it. But it was still good. Oh, there's another one. Good thing I didn't move the Locust yet. So maybe the Locust could get the kill there. It has the mobility for it. It has the mobility to at least shoot at it.
Ready for orders.
We need to deal with our Locust at least in a good effective manner. I think we maximize how many evasion stacks we get rid of first, so... Sadly, I'm only going to get 2 autocannon shots. But I do have morale, and I think I'm willing to invest in it to try and maximize my chance to cripple that Locust. Let me just see what weapons it has. Okay, so it's the same as mine, 2 machine guns and a laser. 50% chance is still respectable, and I have plenty of ammo to justify this. Ooh, destroy 1 machine gun, so that helps limit its firepower. Because it is likely gonna get a rear shot on my Locust if I don't cripple it enough. And now I'm hoping to do a precision strike with this one. This will allow... Ooh, this will actually allow my Locust to do a double move before the Locust acts, which I think is worth doing. Now, critical hit on the machine gun. I'd rather just destroy... Ooh, let me just destroy the leg, knock it down. A little excessive, but I like the idea. Okay, it's knocked down, lost its evasion, and of course leg's also gone. So that should protect my Locust decently. Never mind the fact its initiative was knocked back too. Alright, let me just check if my microphone's up there. I had to check something quickly. Yeah, I'm good here. Alright, sorry about that. So, I think... Are we... Yeah, we're still in Initiative 3, so I think I'm going to reserve with the Locust to minimize the shots it takes. Let these things go first, because what the plan is, I'm going to have the Locust do a double move. I don't know if I'm going to melee any of them, but at least it can go in, shoot at least once, and depending what the situation looks like, it can run off or try and destroy another vehicle. Or I could kill the Locust, that's also tempting, I'm not going to lie. But I can at least wait till next turn for that, because I could possibly just go back here and keep vision of the Locust while being relatively concealed. Let's see. Ooh, and I could do another precision strike if I so wish. Ooh, you are really tempting. Not quite in machine gun range, damn it. But you still die to a beam laser. Yes, please.
It's go time.
Nice, nice. So, it's looking very possible I could just murder both the vehicles with this Locust. A slight risk that this Locust will get a good rear shot on me, because I'm not detecting anything else. But with his leg gone, I could possibly... Can I turn... not enough, damn it. I don't know how comfortable I feel about this, because it's really easy for it to get a shot on me. Okay, this makes up for it.
Understood.
At least that keeps my front against the Locust. And I'm going to have an amazing fire potential on this one, is it a Galleon? Oh, it's a Striker. Even easier, because you have what? Only 19 armor on the rear. Goodbye.
Eat this.
Okay, I was worried for a moment that it didn't immediately explode.
More for the scrap heap.
Nice. Sure, it may be easy to kill mech, but damn is it useful for killing vehicles without committing with my heavier mechs. Yeah, although, multi-targeting is probably even better. Oh, and since this... Oh, this thing was actually knocked back 2 initiatives because it fell down and was lagged. So maybe I didn't need a called shot or precision strike. Although to be fair, the precision strike is what caused it to fall down in the first place, so I think we're fine. I'm gonna try and preserve a little bit of salvage, if nothing else, to sell the locust parts, if there's nothing else that's more valuable. So let's unload. Well, maybe I shouldn't have fired everything, because there goes the entire mech.
Target neutralized.
So much for salvage, huh? Because there's nothing left of that thing. Alright, so combat is over, I think. Because, yeah, I could just pick who I want. So I think Ifrit's job is to grab the supplies, because killing 2 vehicles is no laughing matter before they could get a chance to do anything. Now, let's just get on going. Come on. Oh, it's because I didn't sprint. That's a little bit annoying. That would be a nice quality of life change if I were to jump jet. Maybe it gives me an option to move my air units. Or at least give me an option to immediately end that soldier's turn. Especially if there's no point to a brace right now.
We have the asset, Commander.
Okay, area's clear. Give me the green light to land immediately. Yeah, this is nice simple. Oh, I thought I was supposed to go to the dropship. I guess not. Yeah, that was probably a very simple mission, I think it's safe to say. I should have gone for the bigger money. I am just not oblivious to pissing off the free world just yet. I would like to avoid that if possible until I get a better grasp of where I am, and of course, understand where I may be going for the foreseeable future. But some experience on everyone. Nothing really too significant. Ooh, okay, 2 locust parts. What's the most valuable? Probably the autocannon, I think. Let me just check the price, but an autocannon of 5 is perfect. Oh, let's see, 100,000, and the locust, yeah, 600,000. So at least it would be good for selling, if nothing else. LRM 10. I wouldn't mind LRM 10. Beam lasers. I think we'll go for the LRM and AC. They are at least should be the most valuable components outside the locust salvage. So what else do we get? Machine gun ammo, both the lasers, that I'm happy with. And we didn't get the locust, which I guess is fine. I'm more interested about getting more parts for a Jenner, mind you, anyway. So not a lot of C-bills, but we get a lot of supplies still. At least the machine gun and the machine gun ammo will be perfect for the locust should it take the damage. But it performed well enough. It spot for me. Once I get sensor lock, it probably would have been even more useful there. What's this? I bit a bullet and started talking for uncertified contracts. Oh, so we were just doing regular certified contracts before then, huh? Might have cost something. Who's the client? She didn't ID herself, huh? But she claims to be a member of the Canopian elite. Okay. So it's those ones we did a mission for earlier, I believe. And she wants us specifically. Oh, that's reassuring. That is reassuring. I don't want to think our luck has changed. I'm a little bit paranoid, honestly. Yeah, I'm just questioning this. There's something suspicious here, and I think I know why. Is a bounty hunter. It seems weird, considering we're not all that well known, as I just pointed out. Okay. We're shopping for uncertified, so yeah, the mercenary board, of course, was what we were originally doing, so that's what this description is here. And what else? I could confirm that she's rich, so... Ooh, HPG message, okay. It's a step in the right direction, but I'm a little bit hesitant. We're hemorrhaging C-bills, okay. Yeah, that was already made apparent last time when we had this meeting. It's worth the risk, I just gotta be mindful to get the hell out when things go wrong. Oh yeah, you don't need to be that grim. It's not like they need to be on the ship there, right? Although, we'll see what happens. So, we're already... Okay, we're going to Pelopon. Aren't we already here, though? let's see, a fair amount of combat experience. Oh, we're continuing with the tutorials when I'm understanding, although I already understand how to promote, let's see, oh, check finances, so I already have a good sense of this. It's just a matter of if I'm managing it properly. Now, with that said, Ifrid, what do I want to do with you? There was sensor lock, right? So maybe I want to make you a tactics specialist there. Although, I get nothing for an extra point in tactics, so I don't really feel good about doing that. Piloting skills would sound better for you right now because of your locust, but again, it only boosts your melee attack, which doesn't seem worth it either. Oh well, I'll invest in something. Actually, this will probably increase her salary even if it doesn't give me any upgrade. Yeah, I regret that. I could have held on to that, but it's good to know that for later on if the upgrade isn't worth it for the XP just yet. So, what do I want to do with you, Medusa? I think I also want to keep you training as a scout. What would be a good secondary skill for you, though? Indirect fire. Ooh, tactics again would be useful because of sensor lock. But I don't think there's any benefit to indirect fire penalty yet, so I'll hang on to that, at least until I can get you your sensor lock. So I need, what is it, 25,000 about for you. So we're going to hang on to that.
Receiving you.
Now, Behemoth has enough for her secondary skill. So I probably want to make her a gunner, since she's going to be using the biggest mech. Ideally, with how her skills already line up. So maybe I'll increase her chance to hit there, and no point in boosting tactics just yet. And then we'll start saving up. Ooh, recoil penalty. What's that exactly? I'm not sure what recoil penalty... Oh, it's for if I continue firing the same weapon. I know what that is.
Training complete.
Alright. So that's good to know, and I think we'll hang on to that for now. Next point, I might either invest in multi-target or next point of guts there. I just don't know what the stats give me just yet.
Commander?
If it even changes at all, aside from what we already seen. So Glitch, let's see. Yeah, Medusa and Ifrid are going to be my pilots and tactics specialists, so Glitch, you're already a gunner. Maybe I make you a mobile hit and runner? I like that potential, especially with ace pilot and being skilled gunner. I like that potential a lot. Okay, +1 unsteady threshold. I like that potential some. But again, I'll hang on to it because I don't want to boost your salary that much.
Yeah.
And Ifrit, we already spent your skills, and I have 500 points, which I'm going to hang on to for now, do I? Yeah, I think I want to enhance... Yeah, if I'm going to put you in a catapult, maybe sensor... Well, actually not sensor lock there, because that would be good for a scout. I don't know what I want you for your secondary tree, because basically how it works, I can focus on one tree and I get access to both the skills of that list, and then I can only select the first one of a second tree, and then everything else gets locked out, but it still boosts my stats if I get enough experience, so... I'm not exactly sure what route I want you to go just yet. But everything else looks good. Now, Mech Bay, well, Spider still needs to be fixed up. So let's have a look at this contract, I guess. Let's have a look. Okay, priority mission. So this is actually a story mission is what that is then. Or I could still try and piss off Merrick, which is a possibility. Oh, and I have to go to another planet too. So we're heading to Detroit. Apparently they dislodged themselves from Canada and flew over to another part of the galaxy. Don't ask me how that happened. It's some weird Starleague tech. Wow. For someone who has a lot of money there, we're getting crap out of it. So she's waiting for us. So, oh, this is just to meet the client, so we're getting paid just to see him. Now I know this is a trap. No, well, it's a story mission, so I don't think I have much of a choice, do I now? We're already here. Oh, Anna Maria Centrilla. You heard of my family, I'm sure. Well, I don't. Copian royal family. Non-traditional manner, so this is important then. This isn't a traditional contract. Oh, fun. Besides, there's no reason to evolve the MRB. I already know that I want to hire you. Now the question is why. I'm just trying to understand. I was hoping for an option maybe to ask why she's interested in us. Here are details. Let's hear the details then. Job I have for you? Okay, recover something for me and need it done quietly. Oh, stealth mission. Stealth mission with giant 30-ton battle mechs. That's gonna go well, right? I'll pay down interest on your rather sizable loan. Oh, so she's gonna help us with our loan problem. Now this is getting really shady. The question is, why us? Alright. Oh, recovering this. Oh. Oh, so it's a dropship. Hey, look. Huh. Looks similar to what we've seen earlier in the cinematic, but then again, all the dropships generally are the same. With slight tweaks to their variants, I suppose. So, she's a derelict vessel and Argo. Oh. So this is actually our jump ship? One of only 2 ever made. Huh. She's been lying in state on Exilius. A pirate moon. Oh, that sounds fun. I mean, that's a big ship. Yeah, she's a big ship, alright. Especially if you can't get to work. Not an aerospace engineer. Yeah. That would be nice to get. Well, it is the Argo apparently, so engineering staff. So what on earth goes wrong here if the Argo is going to be, we're going to be using Argo? I have all sorts of questions now, and I guess the only way we can answer that is actually do the mission. Okay, jump ship will take us to the pirate moon, where you'll clear a path to the crash site, so we just clear and let them do the work. Pirates don't scare me, so yeah, I don't think pirates are too scary until they bring an Atlas or an assault mech, huh? Then I'm just gonna have to run the hell away. Then I see no reason why you shouldn't accept the offer. Still hasn't explained why they're interested in us. Only reason I could think of is because of our loan for the jump ship. It has that kind of leverage on us. We can handle anything, so... Alright. You got some mercenaries, let's do this. Are well known. Oh boy. That's reassuring. We haven't really done that much. It was only 2 missions that were no effort at all. Built a reputation for ourselves, so what kind of reputation? That doesn't make much sense. Unless they're talking about the reputation we had as our royal guard at the beginning of the during the tutorial there. Oh well. So what's... Oh, we're already here, aren't we? So what's left to do in that case? Didn't I already accept it? Oh, I just traveled there. Oh, Alloway. Never mind. This was just a meet and this is the real deal. Ooh, nice. Now this is what I'm talking about. Oh, we don't get to negotiate. So we're gonna get a lot of sea bills and a lot of loot potentially, and my spider's gonna get fixed up, but I need to pause it once it's built because I want to get armed and ready by the time we get there. I would love to get the spider in on this, especially if it's supposed to be a quiet mission. Oh, what's this? Uh-oh, another event. Medusa is disassembling one of the leopard's internal walls. Oh god. I've dead space back here. I'm making room so we can stretch without hitting the bunks. Oh boy. This could go well. So, why are we paying? What's this about? As reasonable as this sound, the banks aren't going to like you modifying. Ooh, pay to fine. Make the change easily reversible. Oh, technician. So this is unique because of Medusa being a technician, I guess? I have to pay attention to my mercenaries a little bit more, don't I? Make the change easily reversible. I like this idea more. Morale increased by 1, so that's always reassuring. And hopefully we don't get punished for this. Now, let's keep on going then. Spider's about to get built, or rebuilt. Although now it's not giving me an opportunity to actually switch out. Not until the jump's done, the animation's done. I wonder if I could escape to skip through this or not. because I imagine this will get repetitive really damn quickly. Alright.
I wrapped up that job you asked for, Commander.
Oh, it's just immediately stopping for us. Okay, timeline pause. Let's get those jump jets back on the Spider. Alright, since I should have 4 available, right? It said I already had 2 equipped. Should just throw them in there. Get this thing back to working condition. Deckard would be proud. Or Decker. So how long is this going to take us though? 7 days. I think it'll be ready in time.
Log and note.
So, now let's continue on to our pirate moon. Yep, we'll have it ready in time. Perfect. Although, since we just jumped, I should have checked the hiring hall and store maybe. There was an opportunity for that. Only thing I regret... Oh, that was fast. Oh, the timeline's fancy quickly. So, we're running low on funds there. We can make 2 more payments. Gotta be careful about buying stuff. Yeah, and of course the bank loan payment there is too, so that's gonna get costly. Oh, and I could choose the amount of payments, so we'll stick with normal, I guess, until we get some breathing room. But that affects morale, apparently, too. Alright, one more day. We are here. Now, I may have been overthinking the other 2 missions, but with 1,000,000 C-bills on the line and a lot of salvage, I think this is worth doing this properly. I'm setting a course on the jump... Oh. The moon doesn't appear on any of the maps. Well, that explains why no one found the dang Argo yet. How do you intend to get us there? Uncharted space, so this is where things can go wrong. Oh. Apparently we had a rough time with the flight. Used the pirate point to get us here, huh? Non-standard jump point, that's what happened there. If we suffered a misjump, our sour stomachs would be the least of our concern. Okay. Oh boy. This might explain why no one's found the Argo we're trying to salvage. Alright, so when did you find out the details, I guess? As we were on the approach to dock, it was out of position, so yeah, just the heading and all that. Alright. Here's the 1,000,000 C-bill question. Why didn't you say anything about this? It doesn't matter, I suppose. In all honesty, it doesn't matter. It's too late now. Not that they would listen to our objections anyway. We already kind of agreed. Everyone pay attention. We got a job to discuss. So, Barren Moon. So there's the image of the area I guess we're dropping down on. Smack dab in the middle of a pirate stronghold. Well, this is getting better and better. That explains why they're hiring us. Grim Sibyl. Is that supposed to be scary? What do the defenses look like? It's patchy at best, so they have strong anti-air cover, which is not a big deal for us, but very little ground defenses. Lots of vehicles, but battle mech activity is light. Define light. Exactly as it sounds. I do expect the pirates to be able to field a full lance of light battle mechs, all of them in poor repair. Okay, this sounds simple. Alright, keep going. Keep going. Let's see. Surrounded by radar guide anti-aircraft guns, so take down the radar tower so Sunmeyer can approach the derelict with the jump ship. Okay, we're a drop ship. She'll dock with the Argo and drop off the engineering team. And then they'll miraculously get a 200-year-old wreck flying again. Always the optimist, huh? Has bet a massive stack of C-bills that they will. For what it's worth, I believe that our chief engineer could pull it off, so this is worth doing. She was telling the truth. The dock had quite a reputation. Supposed to be some kind of frontier engineer. Okay, good enough for me. It's worth it if they get their Argo, I suppose. I'm still wondering what happens why we get the Argo in that case. Since they kind of gave that away, didn't they, in some of their discussions about the jump ship. But let's get this going. Spider's ready, so I can swap out the Locust for something with a little more bigger guns. And let's see, what's the tonnage limit? Well, I think we're fine on tonnage there. So Medusa, you are in. We're going to keep with our original roster. And we'll see about getting Ifrit another battle in at some point. And maybe, once we hit the jackpot with a successful mission, I might get myself another mech warrior to broaden my roster a little bit. So, everything is as it should be, right? I don't think I maxed out the armor, come to think of it. So that could be an issue. Is there any way I can go back? Yeah. We'll just go as is. I never did check the armor. That was probably a mistake on my part. But we should hopefully be okay. What is the armor of the Locust anyway? 235, 320. Ugh. Maybe I do want the Locust. With that said, it actually has more armor. I don't think I want to be running around with a fragile mech. So, I got way too ahead of myself. Lesson learned. It's just a good thing I caught that. Alright, let's get this going then. Don't quite have sensor lock just yet to utilize on the Locust, which might be the next skill I go for Medusa. Alright. So this should be a little bit better than just fighting like 2 damn mechs, for crying out loud. That was a little bit underwhelming. The difficulty went up like a full tier, I think. What, the last 2 missions were like half a tier, I think, so this will be a lot more notably difficult. So a bandit queen has taken possession of Argo, a derelict dropship. And relic of the Starleague era, okay. We'll drop down the planet, shut down the anti-aircraft capabilities, and hold out while our engineers bring the Argo back to life. Alright, should be fun. This is what I've been waiting for. And gonna have to be very mindful of losing our cockpit armor. There's gonna be since we're in no atmosphere. This could suck. It's as charming as you expect a pirate moon base to be. Okay, so this is the radar station. Defenses are limited to turrets and ground vehicles for the time being. Has at least 1 lance of battle mechs. Although I was told a lance before and it was only like 2 light mechs, so I'm not intimidated yet. Aim for a generator. Okay, that's good to know. I thought they were anti-aircraft guns. They weren't supposed to be that scary, but I guess I'm gonna... Ooh, what's this? Oh, that's the Argo. Alright. Good hunting. So our priority is going to be the turret, I guess. Oh, radar tower alpha and radar tower beta. So what is this? Turret generator. So I think that's our focus. The trick will be actually spotting it for... there's no way to actually see its health. Not until I get visual. I do at least have LRMs to try and shoot it and soften them up.
Aye, aye.
So let's get on moving.
Don't need to tell me
I think
twice.
that's my first target, to try and limit its firepower. Oop. R8 contacts.
Hostile on sensors.
Now,
Waiting for orders.
gotta be very careful of getting spotted there, if at all possible. Because once one of them sees me and they have LRMs, they're all gonna shoot me. Is there any way I could tell what the weaponry is? It looks like LRMs. Which would make sense if they're anti-air guns, so... So, I have no idea what the status of the turrets are just yet. Probably because I haven't identified them. Ooh. Is there any way I could see that thing and not get shot at? It's telling me I won't get spotted here. I don't know if I like it. Oh, okay, I'm safe. It's hard to imagine that that was like a steeper slope than is. So, I think this is as safe as it can be. Just dump fire with alarms.
Wake up, you idiots! We've got company!
Oh, they're excited.
They're driving giant battle mechs. We can't fight against them.
Yeesh. She knows how to get things done,
Any
doesn't
more
she?
objections? Good. Get out there and fight!
Oh my. My, she's a pain in the
Good
ass.
to go.
Alright, so the priority, of course, is to try and shoot that with missiles. Maybe get direct fire of some kind. Oh wait, is my locust actually spot? Because apparently I can shoot that turret. I was being lied to. But I guess we're going to walk into their vision anyway, so Let me see if I can hit that turret with an autocannon. Maximize my chance to kill this thing. Yes, 85, 85. How much health? 100. Not quite a kill, but it'll soften him up amazingly. I missed with the autocannon. That was the one thing I was hoping to hit. So I still have a PPC shot, though. Where can I go to help make myself not easy to hit? Because apparently that turret still sees me no matter what I do. I might as well commit to the PPC shot.
Got it.
And if anything, this jump jet might help make me a little bit harder to hit. Not much, mind you, but at least it'll tempt them to shoot at Behemoth instead. So 80 health, so the PPC and a couple more missiles and autocans might kill it. Okay, that's the hit I wanted. Now, it's up to my Blackjack to finish him off. Did I? Can you finish the job? You got direct line of sight, and apparently you're not seen by anything. Don't think you can get laser shots in, but autocannons are enough to finish the job. One hit is all I need.
Engaging target.
Okay, perfect.
Destroyed.
So that cripples their turret potential amazingly. Now we can advance freely. What do we see though over on the left? Okay, vehicle, that's easy picking. That will be very easy to deal with. Do I want to wait and reserve myself though? Well, they don't move until the second initiative, so this has to be a heavy tank of some kind. And apparently, is that turret still active? Ooh, this scares me a bit. If I didn't destroy all the turrets, that scares me quite a bit. Is there a second generator with that said? Oh, there is a second generator, okay. It only destroyed some of them. So that wasn't as easy as I thought. Now, let me just get a line of sight with that case. What the hell do you see? Oh, the radio tower. Alright, take your shot at it. And at least you'll be out of harm's way. Provide a little bit of radar contact. How much health does this thing have? I could still continue with the strategy of just shooting it with missiles. 70% chance, soften them up. We'll just wait till those tanks come to us and try to minimize the amount of damage from the turrets. So there's at least 3 contacts. I think that might be a 4th vehicle over there, or is that a turret? Not sure yet. But I know what I'm doing. Getting out of line of sight and just shooting the hell out of that dang tower. I don't need to do anything else. So 50 health if these both hit. Good, good. So PPC should finish that off for an autocan 5. So long as a couple LRMs can also hit.
Yes, Commander.
I think I'll fire with the Vindicator first. At least that has unlimited ammo.
Got it.
Gotta keep good tabs on my LRM count though. I don't want to run out of missiles for when the real fighting happens. Because there are supposed to be mechs still to fight. But this could kill it.
Go!
PPC's a hit, what about the LRMs? Ooh, that's, I think, not quite. I think I was off by maybe 1 LRM. Oh well, we know this is going to be a kill. I might hold off on the autocan though. Yeah, just missed by 5 health. So, do not fire AC, just finish it off with the missiles. There, that's 1 down.
Target destroyed.
Now, how do I approach the second generator?
Damned radar cover! You'd better get those LRMs online now, or you're gonna learn what a belly full of laser fire feels like.
Oh, so they have more LRMs, do they? Yeah, and I gotta keep in mind, if they are LRMs... Oh god, you see me? Ooh, thank god for full evasion stack still. But I wonder how they're seeing me. This could get ugly still. Because I was thinking maybe I was safe. But no, they shot me. They shot me with something. Ooh. Only one single missile hit, so I'm fine with that. Light damage.
All you've got.
And they're only vehicles, so I can easily kill them.
Enemy sensor lock detected.
Oh, sensor lock. That might be why. Ow. Yeah, there's a lot of LRMs.
Major armor loss.
In here all this time I thought it was safe. Clearly, that was not the case. Can I move in and... I can melee it, but it doesn't look like I get any evasion stacks. And what kind of health do you have? Ooh, you got a notable amount of armor on that thing. Is it actually possible for me to kill that? Where can I go exactly? Come on, show me what arc I hit. Can I shoot the flank? So 37, assuming I hit with everything. And it's not possible to get in the rear. I would like to kill this thing. There is a possibility, a very minor chance I would have to hit with a lot of stuff.
On my way.
But even if I don't kill it, I at least got 4 other mechs, or 3 other mechs to help finish it off. Because apparently these things are really well equipped. Unless I want to go straight with the precision strike and maximize my chance. Although we are in minimum range, the LRM-10 is not a threat, but the SRM-6 sure as hell is. Alright, let's maximize our chance here.
All wet.
Come on, give me that kill. That looks like a lot of hits, not quite. I forget how many shots the machine guns actually shoot, but I figured they would at least do like maybe about 15 damage each, if every single one hit. What is its health looking like? Is there a way I could find out? Let's see, 22. So wow. I didn't even get through half its armor. So maybe there was more armor on the right side than there was the left. I figured its armor would have been gone by now. Oh, maybe it hit the turret too, that might be why. It was spread out. I didn't consider that. Alright, either way, we still need to start taking out these tanks. Because they are shooting at me and I don't like it. And my lasers should have a good firing arc here. I'm hoping maybe it's just... yeah, it is outside medium range, damn it. If I planned this better, the Locust should have shot the front. Ooh, we still killed it.
Destroyed.
Still paid off, I guess. We must have hit the flank or the turret. Now, it still begs the question, what's revealing me for those LRMs that were shooting at me? Because that is going to eventually kill my Locust if I let that keep happening. And I can jump up there, and I think it's worth shooting that damn turret. Because I'm going to have to kill at least one of them before I can reach the generator. So Behemoth, I think that's your job. Not quite enough to kill it, I don't think. Oh, and this just has medium lasers on it too. Weak against melee. Oh, and lunar biome. See if you can at least set that up for a kill next with another shot. Ooh, wow. I must have hit with everything there because it would have been close. I was expecting the Striker to die, and it didn't happen with the Locust, and apparently I underestimated how much damage the Behemoth could do. So, can I kill these tanks there? High ground's always a plus. I just gotta watch my heat. This is gonna get hot. They're likely... oh, they already moved in, didn't they? So maybe I could just walk in that case, maybe get some vision. Not quite. Let me just do a jump then. Be a little more lighter on the weaponry. I don't know what exactly I'm going to shoot with. Let's see. So 20 armor on the left, so a PPC would probably kill that thing. Ooh, that's going to be hot though, because of the PPC. We'll start light, maybe I can finish it off with another shot. Although that was my last attack, wasn't it? Okay. So Medusa might have to deal with 2 vehicles there. So I'm going to have to move Deadeye to kind of support. And they do have LRMs, so they're more strikers, I think. Very light damage, I'm fine with that.
Nothing to see here.
So long as they don't shoot at Medusa some more. That's the main thing I'm concerned with. Oh, more missiles. Who's shooting these missiles, though? Oh, those were like a turret or something. Ow, that hurt.
You got nothing, you hear
At
me?
least that was on the front arc, I think, so it wasn't really focused as easily as it could have been. Now,
Waiting for orders.
I kind of want to reserve with you, Medusa. At least until maybe they move a little bit closer. They are going to shoot you, though. They are very likely to get a shot off on you, but at least you have max evasion. Ooh, I kind of wish they were in visions for maybe a melee attack.
Standing by.
So, Behemoth, I think your job is very simple. You don't have split fire, so
What can I
maybe...
do for you?
I gotta keep in mind glitch is overheating, so split fire may not be a good idea. Especially since I'm not gonna get any evasion stacks out of it. So I'm gonna take a lot of hits with the Vindicator. But I'm hoping to maybe get a double kill. Let's see. Firing on the side arc, PPC could very easily do a lot there. And how much is left on you? 12. Let's keep in mind minimum range is a concern. Can I kill this thing? Because again, I gotta keep in mind there's a chance I might hit the rear or the front still. I kind of want to fire with the PPC, but it's gonna... Okay, it's not gonna overheat. But if it hits, it probably kills it. Yeah, there's no way it can avoid this. Hell, even if the medium laser hits it, it would pretty much kill it. Not quite.
Got it.
So this is to minimize the chance it hits a component that's still armored.
Knocked out a vehicle.
Alright, now, Behemoth probably destroys the other Scorpion, ideally, whereas a melee attack remains to be seen. Hell, I think I'd just go for a melee attack, it's already 85 damage, and apparently it's double damage if I melee it. Really? I don't want a melee from the side, I want a melee from the front, to kind of make sure my side isn't exposed.
Moving to position.
This should kill if it hits, though.
More hostile.
Squish. That's all I have to say on that.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Although my Shadowhawk is really vulnerable to a lot of missile fire, so that may still have been a mistake. Which is why I'd rather have attacked it from the front. So let me reserve with the other two. I want to see if these get closer, because that has not moved yet. Okay, Striker, kind of like I expected one of them would be. Okay, fire SRMs. Oh, and actually fire LRMs too. Very light damage, mind you. That was like minimum range.
Got an armor breach.
Now, what is Medusa's health looking like with that said? Only the arm's almost gone. No damage on the torso. Yeah, pretty much no damage anywhere else, so I think we're fine. Can Deadeye actually get a laser shot? I don't think that's in range of the medium lasers. I think. Unless this is the short range here and that's just showing me for the autocannon minimum range. I'm not sure what exactly that's telling me. Because it's only showing me the short range arc preempt in a different fashion. Ooh, I can fire with everything though. Massive overkill? Probably. But it's a bunch of 60s and 70s, so I'm going to take it anyway to make sure this thing dies.
Committed.
There, that's gone. So 2 vehicles, well, 1 vehicle left and whatever missiles they're shooting at me, or turrets.
Yes, Commander.
Medusa, I don't know. Let's see, what are you at risk of being shot at anything? Oh, there's a turret generator over there in the turret, so maybe... I think I put you here and turn your front. Actually, what's damaged again? Which arm? The left arm, so... Ideally, if it was at all possible, I want you to kind of turn yourself around to make sure it doesn't die, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen. And you didn't detect anything else. Oh, but that has an autocannon 5. Thankfully, the Scorpion should be slower, so I should be able to get another shot or be able to finish it off next turn before an axe. That looked promising. One more salvo like that should kill it. Oh, here comes the missile barrage. One hit, thank God. That was scary.
Light damage. Holding firm.
I don't know what exactly hit, but I'm thankful for that.
What do you need?
Now, I want you to keep on moving and get your evasion up. Ooh, perfect. Can you get 4 stacks? Yes, you can.
Confirm.
So, maximize your evasion. If you kill this thing, then you should be safe from retaliatory fire from that turret. Really? Oh, you really can't see it there. That blows. Well, that's a shame. I wasn't paying attention to line of sight, I guess. But you are braced, you have max evasion, so at least my blackjack should be able to finish you off. Thankfully, it missed with autocannon. God damn it.
I'm hit.
Not a big deal, mind you, but I imagine Medusa will have a bit of a recovery time with that. And it was only a machine gun, so there should have been no real damage. So, let's kill this thing, shall we? Still 17 shots on autocannon, so this is worth holding back some. Can I kill it? No, this is a bad angle. Ooh, it might kill it. If both of them hit, so let me throw in another laser for good measure. Ooh, we hit the front, perfect. So that should be the last of the tanks. Now it's just destroying the second generator and whatever mechs are waiting for us.
I hear ya.
Can I shoot the... Where is the generator? It has like 100 health though, so... This would be a good opportunity to just cool down. I don't think they actually see me anywhere. Or at least I don't have line of sight with anything. So I should be safe to cool down. Now Behemoth, what about you?
Standing by.
You can see it, but I think I'll wait till next turn. With that said,
Copy that.
make sure I can assure killing that dang generator. Now, let's see. Do they shoot us? No, they don't. So Medusa and Deadeye, make your way back. Just sprint on over. You can't do anything else anyway. And hopefully these two alone can destroy the generator. I think they can. Especially with autocannons and potentially being in range of medium lasers. So who takes the first shot? Well, actually no one will be able to act, so I could do whatever I wish, I guess. So that is on the generator, right? Yes, it is. Just had to be sure.
Location confirmed.
Because there's a lot of angry missile turrets there if I don't destroy this thing. So 100 health, this should be easy. Just unload with everything, because you have the heat for it. It's like got 1 health left, so it's almost there. Oh, it actually did die. That was a delayed response. Alright, I take that back. You just one-shot the thing. So, Glitch, we know what you're gonna do.
You betcha.
Destroy that tower. And all the while, keep an eye out for more turrets. Like that thing. Okay, apparently not all the turrets are gone, but this will help. Gonna run a little hot. Yeah, and I'm not gonna get... Deadeye's not gonna get any shots unless I can get amazing jump jet positioning. So Deadeye, ooh, okay, you can see the tower, but can you see our turret? Yes, you can, right? Yep. That's all I could ask for.
Engaging jump jets.
Jump jets feel really useful here, really nice. Really damn hot, so I need to be mindful of that. Because in like the board game, the tabletop game, rather, you get a massive aim penalty if you ever jump jet, especially long distances there. But it made you impossible to hit as a result. So it mainly was relegated to just getting good positioning, especially when you can ignore terrain. So, can we kill this thing? Only if we hit with both of them.
Engaging target.
Aim true, Deadeye. Nice, nice.
Target destroyed.
That minimizes the repair cost. Now, we still haven't seen the mech, so there could still be company when we reach the Argo. Although they might be returning once we have the crew drop down. Oh wait, why am I moving everything? I just want to attack this damn thing. So I wasted a couple moves I didn't want to, sadly. Especially since I'm gonna run hot doing this.
Tell me what to shoot.
That was odd. I figured we were still in combat so we can shoot this damn thing. So I was ill prepared for that turn of events. Alright. Medusa, I think you only got a laser shot, so start contributing. And no, I am not doing a precision strike. It seems kind of pointless, doesn't it?
Roger that.
But it's gonna probably... Oh, you missed anyway. We're probably gonna have to wait till next turn before we kill this, since I kind of accidentally sprinted with Deadeye as well as Behemoth.
I hear ya.
So let's correct this wrong, shall we? Oh, this is glitch again. Which I'm okay with. I have what? About 19 shots left with the LRM, so I think I'm okay with that.
Firing on target.
Receiving you. Good to go.
This will take a little bit of getting used to, because it automatically wants to sprint with my soldiers. So let's preserve... Yeah, I think I'm good with everything but the autocans. Let's preserve the autocans. Now, Deadeye, I think you should be able to finish off, or Medusa could.
Standing by.
7 health, so yeah, laser's just gonna kill it.
Target confirmed.
There, he hit this time. Perfect. So now we just gotta secure Argo.
Structure.
I don't know if we have to move there, if it's automatically gonna have the dropship go down. Okay, get to the crash site. And this is probably where we're gonna counter the mechs. Now, how do we get there? Exactly. Ooh, that answers my question. And it looks like I'm gonna have to jump out of this little bay area.
Engaging jump jet.
Since there does not seem to be a way in or out. You know, that's brilliant design, isn't it? When you trap yourself inside the dang fortification. Alright, everyone sprint on up, let's get going. You have plenty of time to cool down.
On my way.
And I think Deadeye is going to hang back until everyone catches up.
Copy that.
He needs to cool down anyway.
Stabilizing. Engaging coolant system.
Alright, I think we're all set to finish up at least start on the next phase of this mission. Locust still has damaged arm, but at the end of the day, it's only a damaged arm. So he's in no real risk of getting killed or knocked out. He is about to lose his machine gun though, with that said. So we gotta be mindful of our engagement.
Moving out.
And next turn we should be in range of the dropship, or the jump ship. Who gets the honors though? Can Behemoth do it? Yeah, Behemoth gets the honors, I guess.
Acknowledged.
And we'll see what happens. Oh, I have to get in there with all 4 units, so never mind that.
Proceed.
Oh, is this a dead end? Oh, I kind of blocked in Medusa, didn't I?
Head now.
That was brilliant. Although this looks like another lie, if you ask me. Now, where am I expecting to attack from? This looks like a dead end, so maybe they'll attack from the gate. Oop, give me a moment here. I messed up my camera work a bit. So I'm expecting them to maybe attack from outside then. So let me try and get good positions. Where can I jump exactly? Ooh, I could jump on top of the wall. Let's hang on to that idea. And Medusa's gonna need to move. And since I'm kind of required to have everyone in there, we're gonna have to
You, Commander. Moving out.
trigger the objective first. Now what happens? Crash site secure. 2 steps ahead of you. Alright, coming in hot. So they are behind the Argo, so they should be safe from everything but LRM fire in theory. If they're actually at risk of getting shot at. Taking the Leopard to a safe distance, okay. So now we have to protect the actual Argo.
Alright, people, you know what to do. Marines, clear the ship of pirates.
With pleasure, Dr. Murad.
So I think
On my way.
Medusa's gonna take points, scout around. Everyone else, I love the idea of them just being on top of the wall fortification. Let's give them a height advantage. Maybe not so much defenses, so maybe I should just wait until actual engagement. So I have those evasion stacks available. Hard to say because of the heat, mind you, which would actually be better.
Waiting for
I
orders.
think if anyone goes up there, it's probably Behemoth because of the auto fortification or the benefit from Bulwark. So if anyone goes up there, it's going to be Behemoth. So that way she's already in position. And then we'll have to see what we do about Glitch. Oh, let me brace you then. Glitch, can you get up there right away? Yes, you can. So this potentially looks like an amazing fire line for me. I will wait on the jump jets for a bit, even though I am regretting a little bit with Glitch just because of how hot that PPC is.
Engaging coolant system.
Alright, so there's 7 targets come up ahead. I just don't know where they're at yet.
Enemy detected.
Oh, where are they? Oh, it's still the enemy turn, so I can't do anything just yet. Never mind. Never mind that thought. Although this is taking a while, mainly because there's 7 of them, for crying out loud.
The pirates have Alpha Squad pinned down in the Argo's main hallway. Bravo Squad is holding the door to engineering, but you better hurry up.
Sergeant? Talk to me.
Where are the vehicles? Where the hell are they? Oh. Well, there goes my brilliant strategy, wasn't it now? How the hell did they get in here? Well, now I'm caught completely flat-footed a little bit, and they are going to move next turn. Ooh, this could suck because of the rear shots.
Roger.
Because where the hell did they drop in, mind you? That's what I'm completely surprised by. This could really bite me in the ass now, suddenly. Oh well, we'll take the hits as gracefully as we can, I suppose. If I'm lucky, maybe they just don't have the firepower. Just please don't hit my rear. Ooh, Blackjack took a notable amount of damage, and apparently they're all light mechs, though, since they all act first. Oh god, not a Jenner. Please not a Jenner, not in the rear.
Oh, I'm hit.
Ooh, that
Minor
sucks.
damage, Commander.
Well, I learned a terrible lesson today. The game is a dick. It made perfect sense to secure the wall, at least in my mind, but that was just a dick play it just did on me. Now, how do we get vengeance? I could just DFA the hell of this thing. I think. A 55% chance, totally not worth it.
Orders.
So, is there a way I can rotate myself around? Does that count as moving? Yeah. If I turn myself around, that probably doesn't... That kind of stinks. So, Behemoth's not going to get her fortified bonus, but she's still going to be well defended up here. Or at least going to have evasion stacks. So what is our priority target? I think it's the Jenner. Surgically strike off its arms, and this might be worth a precision strike too. To bite this pain in the ass in the butt right now. I don't think I could do it twice though, but ooh, actually I could do it multiple times. This is probably what I want then. Destroy the damn arm. Just destroy, please. It's exposed but not quite destroyed, I think. Another vehicle. At least it's shooting at Behemoth, which is what I wanted all along. So there's still one more vehicle to move. It's time to take my vengeance out for that BS maneuver. I probably am just going to do another precision strike to maybe kill this thing right now. I could multi-target, but what else do I see? Nothing else. I just want to kill this thing right to hell now. I am not fun with that maneuver. I think it's worth doing because this is a scary predicament because it's just the firepower that this thing has.
All weapons committed.
Do I kill it? No, it lost over half its weaponry though.
Critical damage detected.
And it's almost gone too, so any other hit would probably kill it. So I think maybe I turn my attention to Commando some.
Waiting for orders.
Where do I put Glitch though, with that said, because she's going to take a little bit of flack. And I think I want to continue shooting that side at the same time. Because that Commando is probably going to get a flank on me too. I can get a multi-shot though, so this might still be worth it. My Vindicator is going to be vulnerable to shots though, with that said. So what's the stats looking like on our friend here? 7 health, so I probably want to kill him. You still have 3 evasion stacks on the front. Oh my god, but if somehow I hit the center torso with the PPC, you're immediately dead. Only 50% chance. I feel like it's worth it though, worth trying. And 40 and 55 with the LRM and lasers. But it's worse on the Commando, so I think this is gonna... There's a good chance the Jenner dies still, just because of LRMs, and 2 LRM hits on the center torso kill it.
Got it.
Sure, it messes with our salvage, but I didn't like the predicament it was in. Oh my god.
Mech destroyed.
Now that was clutch.
Dr. Murad, what's happening in there? Come in, Doctor.
Oh, I'm happy with that turnaround.
A little busy. The pirates are dead. But so are half of my engineers. It's an unholy mess in here. Bodies everywhere.
Can you get the ship flying again? I need an update.
Look, do you want me to talk or do you want me to fix the damn ship? You do your job, I'll do mine.
I don't think I could get close enough to the machine guns, so I think I'm okay with that. And we have another precision strike available too, apparently, so I think it's warranted. To just clean up this mess now. Although it is a locust, so it's not worth trying to kill its legs or anything. Just focus on killing it. It's only a standard laser shot anyway. Ah, you missed. Probably because it had like half cover bonus there. And at least that's the impression I got, because it is after all behind a low slope. Now, I think we're in the clear now with just this locust, because I don't think there's any other mechs. Behemoth's taking hits, but that's kind of what she's meant for. She just wasn't able to stand still to get her entrenched.
Standing by.
So what is yet to act? I think that vehicle right there, so instead maybe I try and kill that. Because the locust already moved, I don't have to worry about that for the rest of the turn. Here's hoping. And I should have a clear line of sight on this. The galleon should not have moved yet. And I just need 1 laser hit kills it, so let's not get ridiculous. How's my heat looking? 3 lasers should be fine to guarantee a kill.
Target.
Died on the first shot, so needless overkill. Ooh, and inspired too.
Enemy unit destroyed.
Oh, it's inspired because morale is going up. Okay, so I could hang on to the morale for a passive bonus, or I can spend it for the big a precision strike or even vigilance switch. I really have to look into when it would be useful. mostly probably for Behemoth, but
Waiting for orders.
we're not quite at that point just yet anyway. Now, unload on the Locust, you got amazing chances to hit. Soften that thing up nicely. Ooh, and immediately goes down. We destroy one of his legs is what I think happened. Alright. So, I think Glitch is going to try and shoot the other leg in that case. Maximize our salvage potential, even if I don't want to get a second Locust. It's not the best, most promising chance, but at least it increases the odds some. Gotta keep in mind I'll be overheating next turn. Oh, let me turn off the LRMs, not need it.
Here we go.
Ooh, both legs destroyed, so it did pay off. But so did the torso.
Enemy down.
I think the PPC killed his left torso as well as what happened. I don't think the laser had anything to do with that, if I were to be honest. Sure, it probably still hit, but I think the PPC would have killed it anyway. So I think that's a tank. I think we hang on. Let's just go reserve. And let that thing move. I may take a few shots from the Blackjack, though. Or on the Blackjack. Ha, it missed, though. And there's 3 more targets. Where the hell are they, though? Oh, they're not even spot jet. That explains it.
Good to go.
Good to go.
So, Medusa, I think you soften this target up. Ooh, you're in machine gun range.
Location.
If I'm understanding that right. Maybe you'll have the honors of actually killing this thing. Could trip you to the lance, as it were. Come on, give me that shot. I am not coming to a precision strike, but it is tempting, I'm not gonna lie.
Here it comes.
Ooh, ooh, you actually did get it nice. I was worried at first
Vehicle down.
that you only just got through the armor. Ooh, we got company. Big company. Is that a Whitsworth? Oh boy. Someone's not happy. It's in terrible condition. Ooh, that sounds promising. So boss fight. If you can consider anything like this a boss fight. But at least now I'm prepared for this damn backstab. So, there's the Shadowhawk.
I'm here.
Do I wait and let... Yeah, let me just wait in reserve. Hopefully Medusa will be safe from its retaliation here. Oh. You get to move twice. Interesting. That was really confusing. Since that's a heavy mech, I think I should wait till Initiative Phase 1.
Holding action, Commander.
Because I believe the Initiative Phase is determined by the weight class, maybe? Light mech, medium mech, heavy mech, and assault mech is 1. If I had to make an assumption, and it did move.
Ready for orders.
So now I'm free to get in its face and spot it. Until I get more info, I can't really prioritize my movement very well. But let's see what we have to work with, if nothing else. And see if that actually was a Whitsworth we just saw. What is it? Oh, it's a quick draw, never mind that. So, half armor. But what kind of weaponry does it have? That's a standard Shadowhawk, same as Behemoth. And you got a lot of lasers in LRM-10, so you're scary. But it is possible to breach through the armor in a single attack, and you have 5 jump jets. Now, it doesn't want to tell me the tonnage, but I'm pretty certain that's what, a 60, 65 tonner? Now the big question, what do I prioritize? What's the most easily accessible? If I were to be honest, maybe destroying the autocannon 5 is probably my most practical target. LRM-10 is also on the left torso, so I could kill that. What are our weapons? Medium laser. So, that is about 110 armor total I have to get through. And that's 100 armor. So the quick draw is a lot more easier to hit. And I can't quite fire with the lasers, so let's start softening up this thing. It looks like an easier target, actually. as silly as it sounds. It does have the evasion stacks though, and it's fortified too. So I shouldn't get too carried away. And I'm probably going to want to jump jet somewhere. Can I jump and get 4 evasion stacks? Doesn't look like that, but I think I can hit with the lasers. This might be worth a precision strike. Just gotta keep in mind I might lose... Ooh, max morale. Maybe it's not a big deal. So I want to destroy the LRMs, I think, as well as the laser. I can only hit with the autocannons, never mind. I do have multi-target though. It is gonna run hot. I'm regretting that choice. We'll just do a regular attack, then we'll save it for when I can truly commit to an alpha strike. They're both braced and you're easiest to hit anyway now.
Engaging target.
What the hell? Was it me or was that some kind of weird energy field, or was that because of the fortified? That was a weird visual effect. So I can fire LRMs, but it's going to take a while before Behemoth gets in close, so maybe this was a bad spot.
Commander?
And she's just not quite in range for an auto can is what I'm thinking, so she is going to have to try and move on up. Maybe I should fall back next turn, because my Blackjack can evade the quick draw, just not our friend there, the other Shadowhawk.
Good to go.
So I think I draw into my fire with that said. Oh wait,
Yes, Commander.
I want to fire with Behemoth. So continue softening him up, fire some missiles. See what damage we can do before it gets in range. They all hit, so I'll take it, because even with the half damage. And I think Vindicator, Glitch, you're just going to hang back and continue to soften them up.
Moving to position.
I think we do a retreat there. Both the Blackjack and the Locust can at least get out of there before the quick draw shoots. So 60% chance, keep hitting it. Ooh, nice hits there, even though it was a 60% chance, I'll take it. Now, I think this is where we sprint the hell out. My Blackjack is vulnerable, but it still has 3 evasion stacks, so it should be okay from the Shadowhawk. It just might hurt if it takes a lot of hits, though. And I'm certainly going to be running hot if I jump jet again. Now, where are you going? Nope, I didn't hear an autocannon hit, so I'm thankful for that. Alright, only the laser.
Damage minimal.
I'm happy about that. Although Deadeye is going to be incredibly restricted in what he can do because he can't actually move normally. I think you get out of line of sight just because of the quick draw. And this will help you cool down a little bit too. I want to bring him into Behemoth's line of fire, ideally. That's what I would like right now.
Ready for orders.
I no longer have vision, sadly, so that may have been a mistake. I could have gotten more LRM fire in. So I regret that I rushed it a little bit. I panicked a bit.
Commander?
Because I could have still moved Deadeye last because of the
Good
initiative
for now.
phase.
Cooling down a bit.
But here comes the quick draw. Not quite vision yet, so I'll have to wait another turn, but I'm already braced and fortified.
Commander.
The only one who might get shot, well, really would be Behemoth, but it only would be an LRM-10, so I think I'm okay. Actually, I could set everyone on reserve. Everyone should be safe except for Glitch. Glitch might need to move. So still nothing yet. Do I move? Oh, she's braced, she's fine. Let me reserve and let the quick draw go. I'm gonna make that my focus. Ooh, LRM fire. That must have been a sensor lock that was done by the Shadowhawk. I'm just surprised I'm not actually seeing it.
Receiving you.
But on the plus side, I know Medusa, the entire squad can actually go before the quick draw goes, so I'm going to abuse that mechanic a little bit.
Moving out.
And I think I'm in range of the machine guns, I'm hoping. This is not quite on the same left side, though. But I'm hoping maybe I can get some good shots. Okay, got some rear potential there. Ooh, I am in range of the machine guns. What's on the right side here? Laser. SRM ammo. Ooh, that's tempting. I would like to shoot the legs at some point. I have the precision strike for it. But that's even more armored. Let's at least start crippling this thing. I'll worry about salvage later. Sadly missed with the laser. A little bit of chipping damage with the machine guns.
Good to go.
So I should have 2 precision strikes on this thing, and actually it slows down his initiative for next turn, doesn't it? Not that that's really exciting. I kind of want to slow down the Shadowhawk's initiative. But it has full stacks, and it's fortified. Let's try... It's not quite in range with the lasers just yet, is it? It might next turn, though. Oh, and I can't even Alpha Strike anyway, so never mind that thought. Let's just do a regular shot in that case. I don't want to waste it on just 2 attacks that probably aren't going to do enough damage to justify it. Okay. Critical hit on the laser, good. There goes one of its weapons. That's a good start there, Glitch.
Waiting for orders.
You are going to need to move or jump. But you're going to still get to move before the quick draw, so you are just at slight risk of getting hit by a Shadowhawk. Oh wait, you don't even see the... Oh, you don't quite see it for a line of direct line of sight. Oh, now you do. Let me position you properly then. Direct line of sight, please.
Affirmative.
I want to fire a PPC up its ass. Although, technically, it still needs to turn around, doesn't it, for that? And this one... This might justify a precision strike, but... Ooh. Actually, there was a notable amount of damage on... Well, actually, there's no armor on the legs. So I'm going to try for the leg. Maybe there's a chance I cripple it for another follow-up shot. Oh wait, wrong target. Good thing I didn't confirm that. Let's see how this goes.
Got it.
Ooh, we got the hit with the PPC. Perfect. Now, can I follow it up is the big question. Because the Shadowhawk's going to get a nice shot on me. If I knock that thing down, it'll be good. I almost want to do a precision shot on the Shadowhawk to push it back a phase. If I were to be so honest. Because that way I get another turn to shoot at this, but I'm not going to get another precision strike with that said, am I? Yeah, it's going to burn all my current morale, so I think this is worth trying. Almost to the point that I'd rather shoot at the other leg, since I'm going to be firing Alpha Strike here. I'm really tempted to shoot the other leg because that, ooh, this is overheating me too. Let's knock it down. That's going to help me so much more because it is going to shoot next turn. Whether it's at Behemoth or someone else, I don't know just yet.
Engaging target.
Okay, torso's down, legs down. So 2 pilot injuries. I don't know if it has 4 hit points or 3 or not. So there is a possibility it could just knock out the pilot.
What do you need?
So Medusa has to go. Oh, and this is a brand new turn. We gotta keep that in mind. So Medusa may want to move. And you can do a call shot on the other... You can get a call shot, but... Alright, so it's going to be a little risky if I get you too close for a melee attack. That's the only thing I don't like about that maneuver. I'm just wondering, how far can I go? Okay, here you get your full charges. That's probably the best I could ask for.
Move into position.
Oh, I didn't pay attention to line of sight, mind you. I think I don't get the shot. No, not quite. That's a shame. We'll fortify, we'll brace. That was a mistake. I was hoping to maybe do another cold shot on the other leg. But it might draw some shots. Oh, what got hit? Damn it!
I'm gonna need a medic.
Oh boy, I may have to eject with glitch because that's too risky to have another casualty because of that. I still have a turn to go, so maybe glitch can just get the hell out. With that said, I want to shoot the other leg. Maybe it's possible I just jump down. The only thing is, I'm not quite in laser range, so it's not worth it actually. Just do a regular shot up high. Go for the other leg. Let's try and salvage this quick draw. That's the intention anyway. And it is easy to hit now. I just would like more shots. We did get the autocannon hit on the other leg though. I can get Alpha Strike. Ooh, I'm running hot though. Gotta remember that. I can only really realistically fire with the autocannons. And it already moves, so potentially I should be okay. It's possible I may be able to move my Blackjack before the Shadowhawk does. How much internals? I could kill the leg. Let's manage our heat properly here. Okay, I'm going to attempt the one laser shot. See if we can get the kill.
Engaging target.
We got 2 hits, but I don't think it was enough. Unless that actually was on the torso and I don't realize it. The sad truth is, I do not want to attempt glitch getting shot at and take another hit to the HUD. But she can fire LRMs still. Actually, I just wanted to jump, make her the least tempting target. I do not want to lose her because of a damn headshot. Because she still has armor otherwise. How much is left on this leg? Not enough to kill it, sadly. So it is going to get up, but it's going to be really damn crippled.
Roger that.
Nah, no hits on the leg, sadly. I should have really put her out of line of sight, because this thing is still going to be able to shoot. It is limping. It's going after a locust, I think. Because it doesn't quite have the range to reliably hit glitch just yet. Aside for the LRM, maybe.
Minimal damage on that hit.
Okay, good. It only hit the torso and not the arm.
Orders.
Medusa, do I go with you or not? What's your stats looking like? Because that Shadowhawk's going to get a lot of fire on you. I want to be able to put you somewhere where you can shoot next turn, ideally. Actually, you could sprint. I gotta remember I have that ability. You might still get shot by the Shadowhawk, but if it turns around to engage you, then I can shoot its rear. So this could still go well for me. Max evasion, you got your front face him, so you should be okay if it chases you. Okay, it didn't turn around. But it is firing at me. Firing the Deadeye. Took the hits nicely.
Warning. Armor low.
Getting low on health
Ready for
though.
orders.
Not quite enough morale just yet to kill this thing. It's so close to dying though.
Good to go.
But I think glitch is kind of staying out of this for now. So everything is crippled. It lost everything but a single laser in his LRM though, so this thing is limping hard. There's no guarantee that I can leg it anymore, but an autocannon shot could basically do a world of hurt to it. At least kill its final laser.
Acknowledged.
Oh, I hit the leg!
This moon is mine! You can't...
We critically hit the LRM-10, so I don't think we're not getting that for salvage anymore. So, what's next? We deal with our Shadowhawk friend. Although I am running incredibly hot though, so... I want to take cover, ideally. I don't know how likely it is to spot me, though. That's my big concern right now. But we'll just cool down a bit, maybe do a jump maneuver next turn. I really want to shoot with glitch. It's too risky, though. Not until I know I can get the killing blow. Oh, I need to brace with you, too.
Commander?
So glitch, just get to safety. Yeah, you can at least fire LRMs, so there's still value in you doing this. So you can still contribute. This is safe, though. I'm hoping it's safe. I could be wrong.
Firing on target.
But let's finish this off. If I can get it turned around, then I can get a nice juicy shot in the rear.
Aye, aye.
Now, Medusa might be at risk if I do this maneuver, though. I might actually reserve with that said, because I don't know exactly what it's going to do. Oh, it's going after Deadeye. Ooh, got some hits. I'm fortified, though. Minor damage. It didn't tell me the armor was breached yet, so I think we're okay.
Ready for orders.
Okay, not quite in range of machine guns, but it is a reader shot. So we'll see if this can at least do a bit of damage. Oh, it's not quite a reader shot. I take that back. But at least I can follow it up with more shots. Maybe on the right side there. So what are we hitting on here? Laser, LR5, and jump jets, as well as the ammo.
Locked on.
I had to miss with the shot.
Damn it.
I think we're almost done, though. Hopefully we got some really good salvage out of lagging, that quick draw.
Commander.
And hopefully, I don't think you can hit with it. Ooh, you can fire with everything, so precision strike it up. Precision strike it up. I think we already got good salvage, possibly, for the quick draw, so I think we go straight for possibly a killing blow. I want to kill Autocan, let's not kid ourselves. That's like his biggest punch.
Affirmative.
And there goes your initiative for next turn. So I think this warrants a killing blow.
Waiting for orders.
Because you already shot at me, I believe, because I held reserve, so I should be okay. Although Glitch isn't even going to get much of a shot, though. But maybe next turn you can get a good PPC hit in. I'm gambling that maybe I can kill this thing next turn before it acts. Because I apparently have another precision strike still available.
Right, Commander.
Which I might save for my blackjack. Alright, a little more damage. Now, where can I go? Well, still getting a good hit in there. I am still running hot, though. So I need to be very mindful how I do this. Oh, I can't see him, damn it. Well, that sucks. I'm rushing it too much, aren't I? Because that clearly does look like a shot. That's kind of why I assumed I had vision.
Commander.
Now, this is risky, but it is a nice rear shot point-blank range.
Position confirmed.
I want to maximize this. And Medusa didn't really take much damage to the armor just yet, so he should be able to survive, assuming I kill that autocannon. That autocannon needs to die. And there's still lots of Eternals, so I don't think I'm going to get it. I'm going to have Deadeye take the precision strike. Wow! Ammo explosion it up, please. Alright, get our Lancet Argo. Board the derelict is the plan. So hopefully we're almost done then.
Jumping.
Although I'm hoping I still get nice salvage out of this. Oh, I have to remember damn bracing. That's an annoying thing to remember, but this, once I remember it though, it goes a little bit faster at least.
Copy that.
So, if Medusa reaches that point, does he automatically vanish and this is out of the mission? One way to find out, I guess. Because it's kind of a small area, isn't it? No, he's still there.
Position
So I'm wondering how I can cramp everyone in that same spot then.
Engaging jump jet.
Oh, I gotta remember to brace. There. So maybe next turn everyone can get in there. We'll see. But we're done. Hopefully got some really nice salvage out of this. Okay, maybe this is close enough. I'm not sure yet. Again, I'm a little bit uncertain because I'm not seeing an actual circle area. Oh, everyone's there. Perfect. Mission complete? Let's see. It really worked. Engines are online. Celebrate later. For the first time in 2 centuries, the beast is gonna fly.
Mission successful.
Big success there. That was really scary though, with the Jenner and the Commando flanking my ass though. They could have very easily got a nasty critical hit on me. And come to think of it, I do need to rearrange my slots a little bit. Reposition where the ammo is, maybe to help put it on the more heavily armored components. Ooh, our review board went up amazingly, holy crap. Oh, I think that then it empties out and fills out one of the stars. That might be what happens. Morale is good. The pirates hate me. Although it doesn't really change, it looks like. And we got 1 million sea bills out of it. Ooh, that is painful. 20... Oh my, 53 days glitches out. Thank God she didn't take that 3rd headshot though. And Medusa's out for 26 days. That I was not expecting. But I think it paid off nicely in that regard. We still have to see what salvage is. Ooh, 2 salvage components for the quick draw. Yes, please. We're well underway to gain our first heavy mech, but getting a 3rd salvage piece is going to be tricky. And I think I want to get a 2nd gener just because that would fit my 2nd gener slot. So those are my 3 priorities. I think we made it well. What's the rest of the components look like? Just a bunch of weaponry. A lot of weaponry, mind you, but still just a bunch of weaponry. Ooh, I'm really happy with that haul. It still is going to take some time before we build ourselves a heavy mech, though. If I'm understanding the components correctly, and who knows how much it's going to cost to assemble it, too. So 2 autocannon 5s, so we got easy replacements. Ooh, 2 LRM-10s, perfect. Extra jump jet and a little bit of ammo. I gotta keep in mind that ammo is going to be important. But I'm happy. I am definitely happy. That was a successful mission, a little bit scary at points. But now we are well in the positive. And now we're going to see what happens next, I guess. What happens with the cinematics there? Are we going to get a cinematic? Or are we just going to get a bunch of dialogue? Come on, don't leave us in suspense. I eagerly await to see what happens. Ooh, cinematic. Look at her go. The Argo flies once more. Oh, look who it is. Well, this explains a lot, although I kind of already suspected that much. Considering it was a story mission. Or at least a priority mission. In exile, high orbit. Excellent work, you'll see. Meet your real client. Oh, so this was all a ruse all along, wasn't it? I don't believe she needs an introduction. Old man would be pleased. Poor fella. So she did survive. Well, we kind of already knew that, didn't we? Let's see. I'm just trying to see if she has an explanation for how she survived. The Argo's on its way for repairs. You are everything I remember and more. Oh my, that's flattering. I was just, under, what is it? Montgomery's, wing, basically, so nothing exciting about me just yet, huh? The entire Reach is convinced you're dead, yeah. What the hell happened? She was dead, huh? For months. On a loop. Oh, that's reassuring. What better way to demoralize the people of Orano, huh? Or Aurelia. I forget the damn planet name. Oh, that wasn't a dropship, yet they apparently were broadcasting it. That was a good way to sow terror. Propaganda at its finest, huh? Best of luck with negotiations. Okay. Let's see. He has run on lies, apparently. I know what it's like to be exiled. So yeah, that's one of my origin traits, so let's jump on that. And he also survived too. So, what happens next in that case? I suppose we're going to be helping her take back her plans. We already knew a little bit with the storyline. See, so you're saying it was a typical frontier world, huh? With how the politics and all that works. Commandeer, let's see. Yeah, Uncle's coup was a little bit life-changing, wasn't it? Send us why at the Argo? Yeah, that's a good question. I know she heard all these stories about the Star League, and this is like the closest thing she ever had to the Star League, but I don't know if it's up to the task or not. To make sure your performance wasn't a fluke. Oh. So he was watching what we were doing, huh? She isn't just a ship, she's a symbol of reclamation. Well, she is Star League tech, so I guess that's why. So let's talk about why. Reclaiming the throne. Tend to seek justice. And take the throne back like I predicted. An army drawn from all across the frontier. Alright, so she has resources. The Magistry is bankrolling you, huh? Interesting. So there's utter interest in her taking her throne back. Are people there? On such good terms with the Magistry, It wasn't, not really, huh? But they want to see Directorate dealt with. Yeah, because he could be a bit of a nuisance. All the shift in power and all that. Because I imagine he's not one who wants to cooperate. So let's see. Tensions between the Federate Sons and the Taurians are high. So that's also going to promote like conflict. That's going to be fun. Although I still have no idea where we are in the Inner Sphere, mind you, so I don't know how relevant this is to us unless we're right next door to them. That's the one thing I'm not familiar with, is exactly what the Inner Sphere looks like, especially for this region of space, because I'm not even... I know of a handful of the Northern ones that are on the edge of where the clans invade, mind you, but if we're in the Sovereign or regions of the Inner Sphere, then I don't have the slightest clue. So, let's see, for me, taking on the Director is personal, I can imagine. Being betrayed, having your mentor, your close friends betray you or killed. It's definitely a personal vendetta at this point, isn't it? Let's see. I could go with money. Well, I don't know what Deadeye would like. I don't know too much about Deadeye's personality, but I think money is the focus. I expect nothing less. You are a mercenary after all. Yep, hell yeah. You'll be paid for every battle you fight on our behalf. Okay, that's fine. Let's do this. Things are changing, but of course now we're going to be part of a civil war or retaking the throne, so it's going to get ugly quickly, I'm sure. I feel he's smiling down on us even now. Let's see, just bought up all of our debt. That means no more banks restricting our jump ship access. Ooh, perfect. We can jump to more systems now while the Argo is getting repaired. Alright, I like the sound of that. Ooh, what's this about a Centaurian? Once Doc Moran and her crew got that wrecked ship safely away, ooh, they found most of his Centaurians, so we're doing really damn well on salvage towards the mechs. So they found most of his Centaurians, so they got what, 2 components of 3? Return to service, swing by the mech bay.
That mech you wanted is back online.
Ooh, they already got it assembled, never mind. So this is damn promising start, I feel like. Nope. Okay, I was worried. It was just saving. So I think we'll save here. That was an amazing success, but it cost us dearly in terms of our mech pilots, so I am going to have to recruit new warriors, I suppose, especially with now a Centaurian in our roster, and we're damn well underway to gain ourselves a Jenner and, of course, that quick draw. That might still take a little bit of work, mind you. But thank you for watching, everyone. It was a good time.